The second you step into the fullness of your power, unapologetically claiming the value you've always carried, the entire fabric of your reality begins to recalibrate. What you thought were setbacks were actually divine pivots, orchestrated to remove anything and anyone misaligned with the brilliance of your true path. The chaos wasn't punishment, it was preparation. Every closed door, every unexpected loss, every moment that felt like rejection was the universe clearing space, ensuring that only the people, opportunities, and energies worthy of your elevated frequency remain. This wasn't just survival, it was a sacred transformation. Chosen one, the divine shift you've been yearning for in the depths of your soul has finally unfolded, and it's here to dissolve every falsehood that has kept you bound. The transformation you've been waiting for isn't on its way. It's already rewriting your destiny in real time, illuminating the truth you were born to embody. For those who sought to dim your light, this will be the reckoning they never saw coming. This isn't a mere awakening, it's the unveiling of your divine authority, your rightful place in the cosmos. Step boldly into your throne. This is the moment you were made for. With divine precision, the universe has been recalibrating your path, stripping away anything that could derail the masterpiece your life is about to become. What felt like rejection was actually redirection, a higher power, stepping in to shield you from roads that would have led to ruin. Every closed chapter, every failed plan, every abrupt ending wasn't an obstacle, was a safeguard, disguised as heartbreak and frustration. This intervention was always about preserving the purity of your journey. Trust that what lies ahead is nothing short of extraordinary, untainted by the distractions and detours left behind. In this very moment, your energy is evolving at a rate so profound that anything misaligned with your newfound frequency feels like static in a world of clarity. It's as if an invisible veil has lifted, revealing the truth behind every interaction and connection. The weight of old patterns and toxic dynamics no longer has a place in your reality. You've outgrown the chaos, the endless cycles of drama that once felt so familiar. The shift within you whispers a powerful truth. You're no longer a participant in the stories that diminish your light. You're the author now, rewriting the script with intention, clarity, and purpose. Their words, once heavy with influence, now fall flat, like echoes from a world you no longer inhabit. The desperation you feel from them isn't subtle. It's the frantic grasp of those who sense their grip on your energy, slipping away for good. This isn't coincidence or over-analysis. It's the universe stepping in, severing the cords that bound you to cycles of mediocrity and self-sacrifice. The forces guiding you have witnessed every moment you settled for less than you deserved, every time you dimmed your brilliance to make others comfortable, every instance you carried burdens that were never yours to bear. But no more. This is your extraction, your elevation, your liberation. The era of self-betrayal is over, and the only thing left to do is rise. True peace cannot grow from the shadows of deception. It's a fragile illusion, a cage wrapped in silk. The universe knows this, and so it keeps dismantling anything built on unsteady ground. That collaboration, the one you've been holding on to, convinced it's the key to everything, keeps slipping through your fingers for a reason. It's not rejection, it's protection. Each obstacle, each delay, is a cosmic red flag waving you away from a path that wasn't meant to sustain you. What you're chasing isn't the alignment you think it is, and until you let go, the real opportunities, the ones designed to elevate, you will remain just out of reach. Trust the blockages. They are your guides. The missed meetings, the last-minute cancellations, the endless string of excuses, they're not coincidences but divine interventions. What you haven't yet seen is the truth beneath the surface. This person's energy is a weight, not a gift. They're not just disorganized, they're a siphon, feeding off the brilliance of those who dare to dream big. Their presence would have tethered your creativity, slowly stripping away the spark that makes your work unique. The delays and disruptions are the universe's way of shielding you, ensuring that your vision remains pure, untainted by the subtle sabotage of someone who thrives on taking more than they give. In the days ahead, prepare to meet someone who feels like a missing piece you didn't realize you were searching for. Their presence will ignite something within you, a spark so powerful it will feel like electricity coursing through your veins. This isn't just a partnership, it's a cosmic alignment, a meeting of energies designed to transcend the ordinary together. You won't just create, you'll revolutionize, crafting something so profound that it will echo far beyond your original vision. Every setback, every delay, every closed door has been preparing you for this exact moment, ensuring that nothing less than extraordinary could claim a place in your story. Beneath the surface of your transformation lies a shadowy thread, woven by someone who once stood in your orbit but now works in the shadows to dim your light. Their actions are deliberate, calculated, a silent erosion of your spirit as they attempt to siphon your brilliance for their own gain. This isn't paranoia, it's the weight you've been carrying, the unshakable feeling of unseen eyes and unseen hands pulling at your energy. They thrive on manipulation, twisting your confidence and trying to rewrite your narrative to suit their own ambitions. But what they don't realize is that their efforts only serve to strengthen your resolve. The light they seek to extinguish burns brighter, fueled by their betrayal and your unrelenting rise above their schemes. The flickering screens, the inexplicable heaviness that clings to you in certain spaces, the way inspiration slips through your fingers like smoke. At the exact moment you reach for it, none of this is random. These disruptions are not roadblocks, but redirections, a forceful nudge from the universe reminding you that your vision is far greater than you've allowed yourself to see. Those closed doors weren't a denial of your potential, but a challenge to expand it. You weren't meant to settle for good enough. You were born to create something monumental, something so vast it could never fit within the confines of the dreams you once thought were big enough. The missed calls, the endless reschedules, the half-hearted gestures that leave you questioning your worth, they weren't coincidences or mere bad timing. They were the universe's way of clearing the stage, removing those who would have diluted your brilliance or anchored you to mediocrity. These people were never meant to stand beside you as your power ignites. Their presence would have only dimmed the light you're destined to shine. What you perceived as rejection or delay was, in truth, a meticulously orchestrated protection. This wasn't just a setback, it was a recalibration, ensuring that only those who truly honor your vision and energy will remain when your greatness fully emerges. They've weaponized your past, turning your pain into chains meant to hold you back. With calculated precision, they've pressed on old scars, exploiting your deepest wounds to keep you stuck in a loop of fear and self-doubt. Just as you begin to rise, they sow subtle reminders of your past, an offhand comment, a carefully timed post, an eerie coincidence that feels too deliberate to ignore. Their goal has been to anchor you in survival, to drain the energy you would otherwise pour into creation. But what they fail to understand is that your resilience is greater than their schemes. Each attempt to break you only strengthens your resolve, transforming the very triggers they use into the fuel that will propel you forward. Chosen ones are forged in the fire of adversity, not consumed by it. Each attack, each betrayal, each attempt to silence your voice has only refined you, sharpening your spirit and expanding your power in ways your adversaries could never anticipate. What they meant as harm has become the alchemy of your evolution, turning pain into wisdom and resistance into unshakable strength. While they worked tirelessly to tear you down, they unknowingly became instruments in the creation of a force far beyond their reach. Beneath the surface, a quiet but unstoppable revolution has been unfolding, reclamation of your power, a rising that no hex or scheme could ever suppress. The betrayal hasn't come cloaked in the obvious. It's been far more subtle, far more calculated. Those you once held close have wielded their words and actions as tools of quiet sabotage, twisting your reality, draining your energy, and planting seeds of self-doubt where your confidence once flourished. They've studied you, not to support you, but to mimic your brilliance and claim it as their own, all while subtly convincing you that your light isn't as bright as it truly is. But what they fail to grasp is that their attempts to siphon your power have only taught you to protect it, to recognize your worth, and to rise stronger. Their manipulation may have slowed you for a moment, but it will never stop the inevitable, your unstoppable ascent. Your body is recalibrating itself, shedding the old and aligning with the frequency of the new. The foods, places, and habits that once felt familiar are no longer compatible with the energy you are stepping into. It's as if your cells are awakening, rejecting anything that doesn't support your higher vibration. The discomfort you feel isn't a weakness, it's a sign of transformation. Your body is speaking louder than ever, guiding you toward a more aligned way of living. These shifts are not random. They are a testament to the evolution happening within you, preparing you for the next chapter of your journey. Trust the process. Your body knows the way. Your body is undergoing a profound metamorphosis, recalibrating itself to serve as a vessel for higher frequencies and untapped potential. Every discomfort, every sensitivity is part of this divine realignment, pushing out what no longer serves you and making space for the extraordinary. This transformation is not just physical, it's a preparation for the awakening of dormant abilities, gifts that have been waiting for the right moment to emerge. You are becoming a conduit for cosmic energy, a bridge between the seen and unseen, capable of channeling wisdom and power that surpasses anything you've known before. What feels overwhelming now is simply the prelude to the full activation of your limitless potential. Trust the process. Your evolution is a masterpiece in the making. The exhaustion coursing through you is not a sign of defeat, but a testament to the immense transformation taking place within. Your body is recalibrating, adjusting to the surge of new energy and the awakening of your true essence. As this shift unfolds, the version of you that sought validation through appeasing others is dissolving, making way for a raw, unapologetic authenticity. The mask that once hid your truth is shattering, revealing the unfiltered, powerful version of you that no longer bends to fit the expectations of others. This is not the collapse of who you were, it's the emergence of who you were always meant to be. When old connections resurface with apologies that skim the surface of the pain they once inflicted, you no longer feel the need to smooth things over for their comfort. Instead, you stand firm in your truth, offering them not forgiveness wrapped in silence, but a clear reflection of the hurt they caused. This isn't vengeance, it's liberation, both for you and for them. You've learned that accepting insincerity only reinforces cycles of avoidance, and you've outgrown the role of caretaker in someone else's emotional narrative. Your boundaries, once pliable and uncertain, are now immovable pillars of self-respect. And as you set them, you're not just protecting your peace, you're teaching others the value of accountability, whether they're ready to learn it or not. What's rising within you is a version of yourself that no longer flinches at the thought of discomfort, yours or anyone else's. This new chapter is defined by unshakable honesty, raw and unfiltered, no longer diluted to spare feelings or uphold appearances. The people who once believed they knew you will find themselves stunned, not by cruelty, but by the sheer weight of your truth. When asked for your opinion, you won't hesitate or sugarcoat. Your words will carry the kind of clarity that cuts through pretense. This isn't about being harsh, it's about finally being real, unapologetically so. It's a liberation not only for you, but also for those brave enough to face the mirror your truth provides. Your courage to confront the uncomfortable has become a ripple effect, shaking the foundations of those who once thrived in toxicity. It's no longer just about your growth, it's a reckoning for everyone in your world. They are left with two choices: to elevate themselves to the new frequency you embody, or to retreat into the shadows of their own unresolved patterns. And as the dust settles, a quiet presence remains, a figure cloaked in mystery, drawn to the light of your transformation. They don't simply observe, they are captivated, as if witnessing the unfolding of something rare and profound. Their silent watchfulness feels like both a challenge and a promise, hinting that your awakening is not just personal, but part of something far greater, something yet to be revealed. For months, they've watched from the edges of your story, not with the intent to intrude, but with a quiet awe that borders on reverence. They see in you something rare, a force of transformation so profound, it feels almost otherworldly. Every step you take, every layer you shed, deepens their fascination, yet they hesitate to approach, as if drawn to a flame too brilliant to touch. They leave traces of their existence in your world, subtle and deliberate, like whispers carried on the wind, a book left open to a meaningful page, a song that seems to echo your thoughts, a fleeting glimpse that vanishes before it feels real. It's not fear that holds them back, but a deep respect, an understanding that they are witnessing something sacred, the unfolding of a soul stepping fully into its power. The patterns and signs that keep weaving through your life, the numbers, the synchronicities, the uncanny timing of events, are not random. They are threads of an unseen design, carefully placed by someone who feels the gravity of your purpose even before you fully grasp it yourself. This isn't a game to them, nor is it a fleeting curiosity. It's as if they've been preparing, aligning themselves with the magnitude of what it means to truly meet you. They're not hesitant out of fear, but because they know that crossing paths with you will ignite a transformation so profound, it will leave neither of you unchanged. They're waiting not for the perfect moment, but for the courage to embrace what they already know. You are the turning point their soul has been searching for. But let's be honest, uncovering the truth has never been easy. It's been distorted, buried beneath layers of manipulation, hidden behind screens and systems designed to keep you compliant. Yet, even as the noise grew louder, your inner compass never wavered. You always felt what others couldn't see, a quiet rebellion stirring in your soul. That's why you've endured, why you've pushed forward when everything urged you to give up. You've seen the cracks in the facade, the moments when the illusion faltered, exposing the rigged game for what it is. And now, you're done playing by rules that were never meant to let you win. You're not asking for permission anymore. You're taking what's already yours. The old you might have clung to the idea that keeping what wasn't yours was justified, a small reparation for the wounds you've endured. But the you that stands here now, awakened and aligned with your highest truth, knows better. You understand that integrity isn't about what others see, it's about what you choose to embody when no one is watching. Returning what isn't yours, even when the world would never know, is a declaration to the universe that you are ready to step fully into your power. This one quiet moment of honesty, unseen by anyone but the cosmos, will shatter the barriers you unknowingly built through compromises with dishonesty. And in that release, abundance will flow, freely, endlessly, as if the universe had only been waiting for you to claim it through your unwavering commitment to truth. Each moment you prioritized ease over integrity, validation over vulnerability, or familiarity over growth, you unknowingly built walls around the abundance meant for you. But now, with every choice to align with your truth, those walls are crumbling, melting away, as if they were never meant to hold you back. Your transformation is no longer just a personal evolution, it's a gateway to something greater. There's a spark within you, a vision, a creative force that's been quietly blooming in the corners of your mind, waiting for the right moment to take form. This project isn't just an idea, it's a piece of your soul, a message from the universe, urging you to give it life. As you lean into it, the energy of creation will flow through you, dissolving the last traces of resistance and opening the floodgates to everything you've been destined to receive. You've told yourself it's unrealistic, too grand, too far beyond the realm of what feels possible in your current life. But this vision wasn't born from the small, conditioned parts of your mind. It's a divine download, a spark of creation delivered from realms far beyond the limitations of this world. You were chosen to bring it to life, not because you're perfect or ready, but because you're willing. This idea isn't just a project, it's a movement, a seed of transformation meant to plant itself in the hearts of millions. It holds the power to awaken dormant truths, shift perspectives, and pave the way for a new era of thought and connection. The ripples of what you create now will echo far beyond your lifetime, shaping a future that has been quietly waiting for you to say yes. The doubts that linger within you are merely echoes of a past self, one conditioned to believe that miracles belong to others, that greatness is meant for someone else's story. But that narrative is crumbling, and in its place rises a new truth. You are the one extraordinary things are meant for. You are the one who carries the light. Those who once overlooked you, dismissed you, or underestimated you are now feeling the shift in your energy, not because they've changed, but because you have. Their sudden attempts to reconnect are not born of genuine regret, but of fear of being left behind as you step fully into your power. They see the radiance of your transformation, and for the first time, they realize it's no longer theirs to take for granted. Their words may sound remorseful, but their intentions whisper something different, a calculated effort to hold on to the access they once had, without doing the work to earn it. These aren't apologies born from a desire to heal, they're attempts to preserve their comfort in your presence while sidestepping the accountability required for real change. Your choice to reject these empty gestures isn't cruelty, it's the clarity that comes with finally valuing your own peace over the illusion of harmony. This time, you see through the masks, recognizing manipulation dressed as sincerity. And as three key figures from your past step forward with their carefully crafted performances, you'll meet them not with anger, but with the quiet strength of someone who has outgrown the need for validation from those who never truly saw you. The first will come cloaked in eloquence, weaving a tapestry of words designed to sound heartfelt, yet laced with hidden threads of guilt and subtle demands. The second will rewrite the past with a careful hand, painting over betrayals with shades of misunderstandings, hoping you'll accept their revision as truth. The third will lean on your compassion, bearing their struggles in a way that feels less like vulnerability and more like a plea for your energy under the guise of spiritual obligation. But you've grown beyond these tactics. Your response will be steady and unwavering, a calm yet resolute boundary that neither explains nor defends, leaving no room for negotiation. This time, you will choose yourself, unshaken by the weight of others' expectations or manipulations. This will leave them stunned because they expected the version of you that bent, wavered, and sought approval. But now, you stand firm, knowing that no is not only a complete sentence, but also a powerful declaration of self-worth. You've learned that honoring your boundaries is an act of love, not just for yourself, but for the life you're building. While they struggle to make sense of this new strength, something beautiful is quietly unfolding. Your true soul tribe is aligning with your energy, drawn not by need or manipulation, but by resonance. These are the people who celebrate your growth, support your dreams, and walk beside you with mutual respect. They are your mirrors, reflecting the light you've always carried. These are the souls who vibrate at the same frequency as yours, drawn together by an unspoken harmony that transcends logic. They are visionaries, dreamers, and boundary breakers who see the cracks in the old systems and know that through those cracks, your unique light shines brightest. Their arrival will feel like destiny because it is, carefully woven into the fabric of your journey by forces far greater than coincidence. Each encounter, whether fleeting or profound, will carry the unmistakable energy of alignment. The collaborations that spark effortlessly, the conversations that feel like home, and the connections that ignite your spirit are all part of a divine choreography designed to propel you into the next chapter of your evolution. These new connections will carry an undeniable sense of familiarity, as if you've known them across lifetimes, their presence awakening dormant parts of you that had been quietly waiting to be seen. It will feel less like meeting someone new and more like remembering a part of yourself you had forgotten. Among them, one individual will stand out, a connection so profound it will shift the way you perceive partnership and collaboration. This bond will transcend the boundaries of traditional labels, blending support, inspiration, and a deep soul-level understanding. Whether it unfolds into romance or not, it will be a partnership rooted in authenticity, one that challenges you to grow while honoring exactly who you are. This is the kind of connection that redefines what it means to truly align with another being. This is about discovering the one who mirrors your soul's potential, a creative and spiritual counterpart whose energy ignites your own. Together, your connection will feel less like a meeting and more like a reunion, as if the universe had been orchestrating this moment all along. Their presence will awaken parts of you that you didn't even know were dormant, pushing you to reach heights you once thought unattainable. When your paths finally converge, the synergy will be electric, an effortless merging of visions and talents. The work you co-create won't just be a project, it will be a legacy, a catalyst for transformation that ripples far beyond the confines of your individual lives, inspiring others to rise into their own greatness.